Is Subaru really trying to disrupt the whole market? They're releasing a new model for every market, and they're making the comeback of the century. They're changing the game once again because they're listening to us, you and me, the customers. No more of the copy and paste, overpriced cars, because dealership lots are filled with them, and it doesn't make sense for Subaru to do it again for the new year too. If we're being honest, they're clearly winning over the whole industry because they understand one thing, the thing that really sells cars. So we went through all the new models that Subaru announced for 2024, and these are the top 5. Number 5. Subaru Brat. This name has been making waves online, and this is Subaru's response to the recent compact truck fever. Since the Maverick created all the buzz, almost all car companies have been trying to be the next new thing, and Subaru is not that different. But the new Brat is targeted at a different segment of the market, targeting those who crave a small yet powerful truck. While the Maverick and Santa Cruz focused on being the perfect alternative to the SUVs that are loved by urban dwellers, the Brat is going the other way round. It is more robust and capable. The original Brat was such a fun truck to drive and was one of the most off-road capable trucks with an affordable price tag. This matters because Subaru is trying to appeal to a diverse set of people by staying true to their roots. I'm not saying that they're making the same legendary truck. No, they're making an even better one. Because the new Brat comes equipped with a standard all-wheel drive. Not your typical city slicker AWD, but the real deal made for any terrain. Subaru's very own symmetrical technology. The new Brat will be fueled by Subaru's trusty Boxer 4 engine, which sits low, ensuring a stable ride, an amazing selling point for Subaru. With all these, the new Brat will have one of the best handling in the market, which is something that not even the Maverick or Santa Cruz can offer. If we're being honest, the only slight obstacle Subaru will have to face with the new Brat is the Boxer 4 engine's head gasket, which has been reported to have some issues with reliability and durability. But when you think about it, this engine outshines the Maverick's 2.5 hybrid drivetrain. I mean, that thing doesn't even seem like it belongs on a truck. It's been making headlines almost every month. But to say that the Brat will be the better alternative will depend on one major thing that dictates the compact truck market: price. And that is why the new Brat is a lightweight truck, made with a cost-effective platform that promises competitive pricing, likely undercutting the Maverick. Plus, this lightweight platform makes the Brat even better in terms of driving experience, and even more fun to drive, which means Subaru can actually manage to poach the Maverick's target market without even trying. But this is not the perfect alternative to the Ford Maverick. The first thing is that, like we said, the target market is very different from the Maverick. Plus, the Brat only comes with one cab configuration, and that is a two-door cab. This makes sense because it means more room for the bed, and what would be the point of making a powerful truck if you couldn't carry a large load? But Subaru knows this might not satisfy many potential customers, especially Maverick fans, so they made a solution: another compact truck. Number 4. The Subaru Baja. The compact truck market is getting very fierce, and Subaru is ready to deliver 2 options, as is Ford. They're reviving their old classic plate name, the Ranchero model, and Subaru is doing the same with the Baja. And just like its predecessor, it's built on the versatile Outback platform, blending comfortable driving with excellent cargo space. It's larger than the Maverick, and like the Brat, it'll be better than the Maverick at off-roading. Because under the hood, you have 2 engine options for the Subaru Baja. The base model comes with a 2.5-litre Boxer 4 engine, delivering around 190 horsepower. It's not a speed demon, but it's perfect for everyday use. But if you want more power, there's a turbocharged 2.4-litre Boxer 4 engine, pumping out 247 horsepower, similar to what you find in the WRX, but adjusted for this truck. It is obvious that the Baja will not be winning any drag races, but if you're looking for a rough truck that outshines competitors like the Maverick and Santa Cruz in that department, the Baja is the way to go. Thanks to its robust frame and all-wheel drive, the Baja conquers any terrain. Subaru's goal is clear: they want to dominate the market for sturdy, compact trucks. The Baja is designed for heavy-duty tasks and off-roading, surpassing other compact trucks in its class. Let's face it, the Maverick doesn't come close to the Baja when it comes to off-road performance. And that's not all. There are rumors about a hybrid version of the Baja, although Subaru hasn't confirmed anything yet. If they do release a hybrid model, it could change the game and put Subaru on par with the Maverick in every aspect. However, Subaru's current hybrid technology might not allow them to compete with the market, so they'll have to work with another manufacturer to develop something new, or there might not be a hybrid option at all. But Subaru has been keeping a lot of things under wraps, and all the work has been behind closed doors. Now, let's talk about Subaru's current lineup change, their most popular car. Number 3. The Subaru Forester. Since its debut in 1997, the Subaru Forester has been making amazing results, selling over 2.6 million units. And now, the 2025 model is coming with a significant upgrade, with the Forester's 6th generation, marking a fresh start for this Subaru favorite product. It comes equipped with an updated 2.5-litre flat-4 engine that we're all familiar with, but Subaru has improved it. And while there are hints at a hybrid version in the future, for now it's all about the tried and tested 2.5-litre engine, fine-tuned for this new generation. With 180 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque, the Forester maintains its astonishing capabilities. Plus, the symmetrical all-wheel drive system is still standard. The new generation boasts a complete redesign. Subaru has embraced a more bold, boxy, and rugged look, which is clearly evident in the top-tier touring model. Honestly speaking, the new model brings a lot of changes, including a foot-activated power liftgate, a first for Subaru's SUV lineup. This is not a new thing for the market, but it shows how Subaru is planning their future. They don't want to just be the unique and different manufacturers that many know them as. They are also ready to go head-to-head with their rivals. With an impressive annual sales figure of nearly 180,000 units, the Subaru Forester continues to hold its position firmly in Subaru's lineup. While the exact pricing remains undisclosed, the Forester's reputation as a practical, reliable, and well-equipped SUV seems assured. However, it's worth noting that while the Forester is a great SUV, it may lag slightly behind in terms of capabilities compared to some competitors. But that doesn't cause any worries for Subarus because, once again, they're one step ahead. Number 2. The Subaru Crosstrek. You see, lately, Subaru has been stepping up its game with fresh trims and designs inspired by the growing trend of overlanding. Take the Crosstrek Wilderness, for instance. It stands out with a higher stance, boasting a 6-inch lift compared to the standard model and a solid 9.3 inches of ground clearance. It has LED lights that blend seamlessly with rugged cladding, and 17-inch wheels wrapped in all-terrain tires. And that cladding isn't just for looks, it also adds protection and boasts off-road performance. But that's not all. The Crosstrek Wilderness packs a punch with its 2.5-litre flat-4 engine, delivering 182 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque, paired with a CVT. While the power is more than enough for most adventures, the CVT's durability might have some issues, especially for hardcore off-roading. That is just disappointing because it is the Wilderness trim, and most of us will use this beast till the maximum breaking point, and the CVT is not that durable. But the good thing about it is the fact that CVTs are great for fuel efficiency, and the Crosstrek doesn't compromise on that, offering an impressive 25 miles per gallon in the city and 29 miles per gallon on the highway. It strikes a balance between capability and efficiency, and for its size, it's surprisingly agile, hitting 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds. With a starting price of around $33,000, the Crosstrek Wilderness blends style and practicality seamlessly, and we expect it to be seething like hotcakes. The only hiccup? Some enthusiasts yearn for that classic Subaru feel without the CVT. It makes sense. Back then, Subaru was one of the best things you could have. Unlike today, their history is nothing short of a legacy. In fact, we've been going back and looking at the exact time when Subaru lost their edge, but we're not alone. Because Subaru is desperately trying to bring back their true qualities without compromising on modern features, and they're already applying this concept to their new model. Number 1. The Subaru WRX STI. Subaru has been losing popularity lately because of one thing they did. They ditched and moved away from what made them awesome: rallying. Instead, they started focusing on making city-slick cars with CVTs and weak engines, which isn't what people loved about them in the first place. Subaru used to be the go-to brand when you wanted the thrill of rally racing, and the fan-favorite model was the Impreza WRX STI. But then they dropped the STI trim from the Impreza lineup because of low demand for sporty cars. But now things have changed. The trend is flipping upside down, and Subaru is bringing it back, beefing up the suspension and driving dynamics, taking cues from the second-gen WRX. It's a solid base for upgrades. It promises better handling and performance. Under the hood, there's a 2.4-litre turbocharged engine, cranking out around 400 horsepower and 361 pound-feet of torque. And the STI version? It's expected to pack an even bigger punch, reclaiming its spot as a road king. Imagine taking a ride in this mean machine, with all this aggressive raw power and amazing looks, wide fenders, bigger air intakes, a hefty hood scoop and a commanding rear wing. What more could you want from a car? And it's not just about looks. The new model is lighter, with a firmer suspension for a more exciting ride. This is Subaru paying homage to its rallying heritage. If this thing really hits it off, we might see a whole new lineup from them. Honestly, it seems like the next king. Can you really think of any contenders brave enough to take on this beast? We're genuinely curious. What's your top pick? Let us know in the comments below, and if you want to know more about the new upcoming models of Ford that are set to rival Subarus, or just the market in general, check out our channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.